Well, hello everybody. Welcome to ALTe. Just for reference, ALTe stands for Alternative Energy. My name is John Thomas. I'm the founder and CEO of ALTe, along with my two other co-founders from Telsa Motors. I'll describe a little bit about my background, the technology, and then thank everyone who's involved in the GDRC investment program with Simon An. So my background is essentially 30 years in automotive. I'm a mechanical engineer undergrad and an MBA. I worked at major car companies like General Motors and Ford for roughly 16 years, and then moved out into the supply base after that for the last 14 years, and culminating in a position where I ran a Fortune 500 company division with 4 factories doing production of automotive components. So what I'd like to do next is describe a little bit about our technology. So there's a famous gentleman in Detroit by the name of Bob Lutz that said it's all about the batteries, and we at ALTe totally agree. Shown here in a demonstration of our powertrain product installed in a rolling chassis are 2 boxes that simulate lithium-ion batteries. We essentially have 20 kilowatt hours of batteries that propel the vehicle for the first 40 miles before the generator set kicks on. So shown here schematically is the 2 battery packs. When they reach a 20% state of charge, they're essentially depleted, and that sends a signal to the engine up front. This is a modified engine to operate in a very high efficiency mode that turns an electric generator mounted to the back end where the crankshaft end is. When that generator rotates, it creates electricity that is transferred through the alt-eee hybrid control unit and the inverters and power electronics that power the traction motors that are bolted in front of the rear-wheel drive transmission. Part of the beauty of ALTe's system is we're actually able to utilize many of the existing components that came with the vehicle, and therefore lowering the total cost of execution. So that describes at a high level our powertrain technology installed in a rolling chassis. We do plan to sell this kind of exact product in developing nations and markets where they can leapfrog essentially and benefit from a turnkey solution for whole new lines of vehicles like trucks and buses. What I'll show here in the Ford F-150 pickup truck is that same version of our powertrain but installed as a retrofit kit. Here's the exact Ford engine that created the electricity that's stored in the batteries in the vehicle that you just saw performing. Amazingly, this same powertrain is substituting for a large V8 engine powertrain, and it's able to tow, as you saw, a trailer holding an entire another taxi cab vehicle. It has the ability to perform at a 14,000 pound gross vehicle weight duty cycle. So that can power a full-size truck as I described here, but it also can power a complete shuttle bus that is shown behind us. So that summarizes my background, the technology, and a little bit about our business model, doing retrofits, doing whole rolling electric chassis in the future. And I would like to thank Simon An and applaud him for forming the Green Detroit Regional Center that is the source of much of our initial capital to launch the company. And working with him, I'd also like to thank Mr. Hong at the KIDC, along with Peter Jensen in his investment stimulation activity in China. That summarizes all I wanted to say, so thank you very much for your attention, and we look forward to meeting you in the future.